Over the course of 30 years, the state of Guanajuato has become the industrial capital of Mexico. That's right, only 3 decades ago, Guanajuato exported goods for a total of $300 million a year. 80% of those exports were provided by the sale of agriculture products. Today, our exports have skyrocketed to $25 billion per year, and now 80% of these exports come from the manufactured and industrialized products. 30 years ago, our city of León was recognized as a leather and shoe producer of an industrial type. Today, we are proudly the global capital of shoemaking, and here we dictate the fashion trends for Mexico. 50% of the leather we produce is being used in luxury cars. Over 128 countries consume what we produce here in Guanajuato. We have more than 1,000 products branded Marca GTO that we export all over the world. Our public policies have attracted 5 car makers: General Motors, Hino, Honda, Mazda, and now Toyota. Ford and Volkswagen have also settled here with their transmission plant and engines. We've become the most dynamic and the most important automotive cluster in Latin America. At this rate, by 2020, we should become the first producer of cars in Mexico, more than 7,000 vehicles produced every day. And now we have the capacity not only to build them, but also to design them. Guanajuato has specialized high-tech centers to create the products of the future. In these 30 years, we've trained the best qualified workforce in the country. Proof of this achievement, our aerospace cluster will build for the first time 100% Mexican airplanes. 30 years ago, Guanajuato only had 900 kilometers of highways and roads. Most of them were rural roads. Today, we have one of the best road infrastructures in the country with almost 4,000 kilometers of roads built. 30 years ago, Guanajuato had poor connectivity with the rest of Mexico and the world. Now, we have 15 national and international destinations which are connected by direct flights. We have the most important logistic port of central Mexico, and we don't even have sea coastlines. We call this the interior port. From being the barn of Mexico, we've become the refrigerator of Mexico, as we've taken the agri-food industry exports to the next level of growth. Most of the cold refrigerated products that Mexico exports leave from Guanajuato. That's why Guanajuato is the economic center that connects to the rest of the country. Today, we proudly host world-class events. In 2019, Guanajuato hosted the Hannover Messe, the most important tech festival in the world. It was the first time that the festival was held in Latin American soil. Every year, we celebrate the Festival Internacional Cervantino, the most important cultural event of the Hispanic world. And for adventurous tourists, we hold every year the Festival Internacional del Globo and the World Rally Championship Mexico. Our state has 2 World Heritage cities, Guanajuato City and San Miguel de Allende, recently considered the best city to travel. That's why Guanajuato is the best option to visit and invest in Mexico. We are the industrial capital of Mexico. We are Guanajuato, greatness of Mexico.